Marolele, Pakataki, Eki Maf, ki hono ofo koe tapuaki. O ko roto mawhana ma roto whiwhia se watu tau lama mai ki awhiawhnigi tau whakatapu. Whakatapu whaitakau. Whakatapu Hawaii, Prince Sione Tuita. Whakatapu Kristene, Kapeli Koka. Whakatapu pe Malakai.
Inga.
Mau talapa. Ko whiwhia wa. Ke tu heni ke no siwatu ke to lai pe ke tamam mau pai ka. Ko emosi kalot. Kita tanginoa. O fe kau tonga. Koko. Palakai, Upoe, Uki la Chiot. Who follow Mahin. I really want to acknowledge the Ikari Tuku Ikari Tuku. Who follow Mahin. No Kamata Hisutaka. Back in Iba Ton. Kamata Hisutaka. How a Kalinival photo feeling no call me at the Mauke Taponi to make it over. I say, okay, if you feel like no, we have no go. So, coming back to Saliba's question about the Tao, it's no different to the Tongan Tao. We believe in Hamoa, we're all one family, Tonga Mahamoa. Wa we no faile I Hamoa, no Hama Matua I New Zealand, Teekiu 1972. And with them, we find when I look at my parents, they get never known their whakapara. But like any parents, they do what they have to do to survive here. You guys, you all understand that because we all come from the same place. So part of my culture, I lost all that culture. My parents, they worked hard to try and make us speak English. So I was down in Inga, went straight from Hamoa, straight down to Inga. So it was only when I played with Manusam that my culture came back. And I thank God because Aumua Tokomainga, he encouraged all the New Zealand Samoan born players to use the opportunity to speak Samoan, to understand your culture. And I couldn't speak Samoan, but I thank my brother because he said, this is not like the All Blacks, Inga. This is our family. Kamate no ilo no maheni pe culture. I said, okay. And every time we do our whailotu, I couldn't sing because I didn't understand the words, but my lips were moving. Eh? So that's how I learned my Samoan culture, and I thank my brother Motuapuaka for giving all of us Samoan, New Zealand-born Samoans. And so I'm very proud. So the Tao was something I've been wanting to do for many years. But if I ever catch you putting a tattoo on your body, I'm going to beat you up. Morning. And so I was more scared to my mom. I was more scared of my mom than my father. Anyway, I've been wanting to do this Tao for over 30 years, 40 years, I think. And I told my mom on Christmas that I'm going to get my Tao done. And I looked at her eyes, but she didn't know, she didn't understand what I was talking about. So I got my tatau last week, and finally got what I wanted. So Siliva and Josie, they all came to the ceremony last week. And probably you might have seen it on TV1 last week, last Thursday. So it meant a lot to me. Not only did it mean a lot to me, it meant a lot to my wife. Ko Māori koe tonga ia. Hau mai hāpai whai. Aere e hāpai. But her father is Tautua from Hāpai, and her mother's from Mavao, from the family of the Muller family. And me, I have a Tongan side too.
Yeah, that's right.
And my Tongan side. Koe kui au ha mai Teekiu Tongatapu. And so I remember the time when I first went out with my wife, or my girlfriend at the time. And every time I go to her house, I always go through the front door. And the funny thing is, she was living with her auntie and uncle. And every time I go in the door, the auntie would finish work, washing our way, pull my dear, loka whare. And she sees me there. And she says to Daphne in Tongan, "Oh, hey, Tamsi." And Daphne said, "Well, Tamsi, ha mua." See, karake patau, uri au eri. The funny thing is, I can understand that. But I sit there, my te au ia. So this thing went on and on for about a whole year. And then it was my birthday. And Daphne said to me, "What do you want for your birthday?" I said, "I want you to tell your family to stop talking out here." She goes, "Oh, you can speak Tongan." I said, "I am Tongan." "Well, big Tonga." Anyway, that's another story. But it was funny because not long after that, I became an All Black. Because every time I used to ring the house, I said, "No, please, my Auntie Maria, can I speak to Daphne?" And she said, "Inga, Daphne's not here." I said, "Okay." I ring again the next day. And I ring up again. I said, "Can I speak to Daphne?" She says, "Daphne's not here." "But Auntie, I can hear Daphne on the other side." She just put the phone down. Anyway, I became an All Black as a 19-year-old Samoan boy. And then all of a sudden I ring up, I go, "Hello, Auntie Maria, can I speak to Daphne?" "Of course, yeah." I love my auntie. I'm my favorite son-in-law. Anyway, so I'm very proud of my Tongan side as well.
Thank you.
So for those who don't know, it was Pawana Motuapuaka who came as a missionary with the missionaries back in 1855 and came and when the missionaries went back, he stayed back and married into our family in Samoa. So I got my children have more Tongan than Samoa. Anyway, praise God.